complete pass-through with the Recurve. I can get this thing out of here. Look here. With a Ramcat broadhead. Recurve. I mean, absolutely drilled that deer. Whew. That was fun. You know, I had just about as much fun shooting that doe right there as I did those bucks back earlier. I got a rush out of that. I really did. I fletched that one up the other night. Real turkey feathers off one of those I killed last year. Now, I didn't know how those would do. I didn't know how they would actually shoot. I don't even know if I got that on video. I tried to move that GoPro around where I could get it on film right there, but went completely through her and blood just shot out straight up. I mean, saw her fall right over here. Shot that doe with a Recurve. She didn't go 50 yards. Oh man. I can already tell you, I'm gonna be doing that again soon. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun right there. Alright, I'm gonna get me a leather glove on right here. Shoot that bow. I'm gonna get down and look at this arrow right here. Go ahead and look at the blood trail. I want to see what kind of blood trail those Ramcats leave. There's no question in my mind now that those are just fine, you know, shooting low poundage and with a Recurve. I think they'll be pretty good broadheads, from what I can tell. Right here, I mean, this is where she was standing when I shot her. Right there is my arrow. Had a luminoc on it and it's glowing, but I don't think it'll do a whole lot of good with the sun shining as bright as it is. It probably, you know, I've zoomed out with this GoPro, so probably won't be able to tell much about that. Not glowing. And what a blood trail. Right here's the trail. You can see that trail right there. Right there. It is wore out. That trail right here, it's completely wore out. I'm hunting on the backside of some private, and there's a field over here on top of the ridge. It runs around here, kind of back to the south here, and I saw these two deer. I circled way in below where my stand is and came up and got in it because the wind was blowing straight up the hill, coming out of the northwest. So I knew those deer would come around and eventually come down the hill because they'd go straight into the wind. So worked out. I got in the stand, then I saw the deer, and then about 30 minutes later they started working their way down to me. That's about all she could take up there. That was the end of the line for this old deer. Now here's where she stopped and I saw her fall backwards. These ram cats with the, you know, shooting them with a recurve and low poundage bows, I think they're going to be the broadhead shoot, because I mean that thing just, it went straight through that deer. Left a good blood trail, and it didn't bend the blades that much. We'll look at those here in a minute, but a couple of them, it just might have curled the edge of them a little bit. I don't know if it's where it hit rib or maybe hit a rock when it went through her, but they were up here in this field. I've got a stand right here above this trail. This trail comes around the bench here on the side of this knob, and these deer go up and go into that field usually about midday, and then sometimes they'll work their way back in here in bed and then come back through. But I've been hunting evenings and hadn't been catching them. It's kind of hard to get one right in 15-20 yards with a recurve, so I've only had one that was like 10, and it was right at dark one evening, so I didn't get a shot at her. But anyway, I got this one. Got in here, got my stand with the wind blowing straight up the hill, and I knew they were going to come around and come off if they were going to be walking into the wind, and they just happened to come by in range. So got her. Okay, dang near cut my finger off with that outdoor edge. Got that taken care of. See right there? That's why it bent those blades. It cut those ribs right there. I mean, just slick in two.